Qina mfundi, qina. Qina fighter, qina. Long live the fighting spirit of Hector Peterson, long live. Comrade, as we're about to submarine, I would like to introduce myself. I am Comrade Head. You can call me Fighter Head. My real name is Sindumete, and I'm very political active. I'm a member of what you call economic freedom fighters. We are calling a radical change. We are calling for a radical shift in our lifetime, because we believe that freedom without economic freedom, it is incomplete freedom. They cannot tell us we are free. That is impossible, because we still today we feel oppressed. Our black people, I feel oppressed. I feel vulnerable to the poor people of South Africa, of the poorest, which the government it doesn't recognize. Such things have to be tackled. I don't believe in such what you call the NC. The ANC that you see today, it is not the ANC. It is a Zeng party, Zuma Hitler's party, what you call or Hitler, or what you call a Nazi party, because it is similar to a Nazi party. What they are doing to people, that are nothing about hooligans and thugs. That is a fact. We will not run away from the fact. I will speak my tongue out. If they want me to stop, they must cut my tongue, because I have to speak the truth about them. I was an ANC member until I was expelled from the ANC. Those people show no remorse. I feel in a part of me, I have no revenge on those people, because it's what they did. So-called leaders of the ANC, the respected people, people who think they know the future of South Africa, people who think they control the minds of the youth, people that they want us to go in the wrong direction in life. We were putting in an end. We are saying, okay, in South Africa we don't want foreign ownership. What we will encourage is trading, but not foreign ownership of our land. Or why we should allow that? We are saying that black people must be in charge of their economy. You can say whatever you want to say about Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe will be the first country in Africa in 10 years to come to own their country. You can hate Mugabe. You can call him Mugabe with all sort of names, but you have to play the policy rather than to play it is that in the field. You play the ball, not the man, because if you play the man, you're going to get a red card. That is simple like that. And we see that there need to be change in South Africa. If you look at, we are not against the ANC. I am not against the ANC of Thabo Mbeki. I am not against the ANC of Nelson Mandela. I was not against even, but I am against of Zuma, because we feel that we, as a youth, we are being used condom to power by Jacob Zuma. That man was facing corruption, but we will continue supporting him, because we didn't know. We kicked Thabo Mbeki. We sit down, and as the ANC members, we say, okay, Thabo Mbeki now must go, and then Thabo Mbeki have to go. And that person, he makes sure that Thabo Mbeki is gone, and they didn't give Thabo Mbeki a job, and Thabo Mbeki decided to take his politics nationally. He must go to African countries. If South Africa is neglecting him, then he must go, because that we have our destination in life, and now we know that we realize that we have made mistake, and we are rectifying that mistake. We are coming with a new concept in South Africa, and even Thabo Mbeki told us that, oh, if you want to own these mines, if you want to be in charge of your economy, go to Scotland. Those people have sent us to school, and now we are here. Now we are ready and we are prepared for pain. Let me tell you a thing or two. Revolution is about pain. Revolution is about change, and change is painful, and we need that pain. And comrade, who are willing to die for our land, we are willing. We are foot soldiers. There is nothing. We are not scared. Let me tell you, to those we are not racist. They must not call us racist. Whatever to do, our leader, our chief in commander, Julius Malema, is facing charges of corruption, but these are still not charges. Allegations still allegation is proven guilty. Was saying that in a case of corruption, you cannot be charged alone. You have to have a corrupter and the person who's corrupted. But in this instance, we don't see that. And we are calling for the state. Who are those persons Julius Malema corrupt? And we see that there's nothing. Who was given 16 million a tax bill? This is totally ridiculous and abnormal to SARS. And the SARS officials, they must know that they are working hand with the ANC. We know that. Yeah, we have tapes to prove that, but we will not prioritize on that. Zuma now, what you see, he's trying to sabotage the tapes because he knows that those tapes, he's been caught. He is trying all means to get his hands on those cards. No, it won't end. He will soon step down in the presidency, and he will face those charges. He will be prosecuted, and he will be prosecuted like other people. We won't favor that. Those people who continue to talk about Kelukunen, who are they? Jackson Tembo, who is he to talk about morality, about Kenny, drunkard like him, a person who will drink and drive in a car, so suicidal, and he's a threat to society. I do not understand the person who being declared about the court that he is a drunkard, and the people will tell us we must not speak like that in public. A person who is being convicted by the High Court. What part of it? And we will talk. Because we have mouth, we will talk. Because lying or pretending, they're asking us to pretend. This is not the nature of my politics. It is not a nature. It is against me. I will not lie to the citizens and the people. And you must know, those white people who are not willing to share, they will be forced to share. You are not racist. EFF is built, the organization, it is built on anti-corruption. And everyone who's found guilty of corruption will never wear the beret of economic freedom fighters. And we know that. And people should be aware of that. And we are sure that our policy, it is a product of what people need. We are sitting down with people, we have a group of professors, economics, theologians, ordinary people, even poor people, because they have a right to be heard in this country. We sit down and draft up our policy. Now, what needed to be done, and without compromising the existing economy of South Africa. How can we build a government? We are a capacity of government. We are not contradicting with the existing policy, but we are coming in a way that we empower our state capacity. People do not understand that. And those people who say Julius Malema's party, those are idiots, are opportunists. How can you say one man's party, this man's party, the party, it is a group of people? I can be a leader. In the next few comes, I can be a chief command, and you can step down. I'm trying to clear that to the people. They must not be arrogant. This is not Julius Malema's party. This is people's party, and it's been founded by the people. But we need a radical voice, and so far Julius Malema and his commanders are the right people for the job. Maybe after 5 years, who will know? Maybe I can become an elite and be in power. We don't know, because this is a struggle, and revolution is about change. I said so from the early moments. looking to who are not founded by ZANU-PF. No, we are founded by local people, and I just want to make it clear that. And people, you must know that we share the common vision, and our common vision is success. You must know that we share the common prosperity. My prosperity is your prosperity. Our number one enemy. Our number one enemy, it is the white capitalist dominated by white means. The DA, whatever democratic alliance, which they call themselves, these people, they have exact policy as the ANC, but I don't know what are opposing to, and those people are copycats. Helen Zilla is a cockroach. We know you'll find him everywhere. He's trolling under the tables. He's trolling all over this gun room, and he's trying. He uses women as a power tool in power, and is going to even he's a spokesperson. He must respond to his madam. We're not going to allow that. You're going to change the politics of South Africa. You call for a radical shift in power. In Cape Town, we are not afraid to convince people in Cape Town, and those white who are greedy, who are simply saying, you better pee on your pants because we are here now. And that is the fact. We are not going to bully you. We are not going to do nothing. We're going to use words, and we live upon the message of the people and what people deserve. So if you are greedy, you are not willing to share, then you must be in for a high jump. That is a fact, and then you must be sure that you are going to be held accountable. We are saying land expropriation. It's not that you're going to take your land. We are simply saying people, because you will find out in South Africa the game reserve. This land here is written game reserve, but without no game. It is a reservoir, but there is no even an animal here, because that land is prevented from people to get access to it. We are saying that all landowners must reapply to the state. We must know why you are occupying this land, for what reason. We're not saying you are going to take your homes. Nobody is going to take homes here. You must know that it is very simple. You are not fighting anyone here. Those people, they must stop talking about Kenny. They talk nyara. We will bring their problems to the table, because we have mouth. Our weapons is what we speak, and that is a fact. We won't run away from the fact. And when I say my president, he is facing criminal charges, I have a right to call him a criminal, because he is facing criminal charges, and I see I didn't break no law when I took the truth. Why he is in court? Why he is doing arms deal? Arms deal. He tried to open an army. I don't know. But we call living in the so-called democracy. I don't know, even the propagandists of the ANC, we know them, the chief executive. Boy, the message to you, whatever you say, you don't have power in the youth. Your power lies with old people, because you are targeting the from London, and this is not Eastern Cape here. This is not Tala village. Maybe people like you there, but if you are speaking coming with your closer things here, even me, I'm a closer person, but when you're speaking rubbish, I can hear you. I can understand you. Do not threaten people. I'm calling to Kodesha Mandela, stop threatening people. ANC is not the mighty ANC, and we are not scared, because we have done nothing wrong. If you're gonna come clean. Talk to people clean. Convince people. Do not threaten people. What are you scared of? Because you call yourself a mighty ANC. do not practice something unlawful here, because we are not going to accept that, and you're going to lose votes, and you are not going to still vote for you, but you're going to lose vote for what you are doing, because over the 10 years we've been listening to news. Every week you'll find one of the ANC who is in local municipality or in a government is fined with corruption. Don't think we are going to forget that. And your leader, he put a scorpion under what you call SAPS. Yeah, yes, he put them there because he was covering his tracks. And your times are over, and you know, everyone have a destination, and your goods now are done. Now your beds are coming out to hunt you. We are not saying that we are the one who will stimulate that, but your wrongdoings will hunt you as well as you are giving credit for your good doings. We are simply saying now, we have shared the sunrise losses. Now it's the time to share the sign. We have shared the sunrise falls. Now is the time to share the sunrise forces. You are prepared. You are prepared to convince the mass. We are prepared to go up there to convince the people. We are not afraid, and everyone is willing to join. They must vote for EFF. Economic freedom fighters. It is a new of its kind in our lifetime, and we believe in the youth. You are the product of the youth. Let me say that they must be scared now, because we're going to change means in South Africa, because we find that the corruption, there's a chain of corruption in 12 leaders, dictator under democracy. Then we are not going to allow that in our country. We have put soldiers. We are a protest movement. We call for a radical shift. We are not afraid. We are the protest movement, and people should know that. Now they said our leader was in a political wilderness. Political wilderness. No, he was into agriculture. They took his farm. They took everything. They will take everything, and then what? Let me tell you this: we're going to take over South Africa without or with you. If you don't join, it is your own right. If you join, then you are being it. You are with us all the way. Now we are going straight through to economic freedom, and we will not look back, because now the ANC have a tendency of winning votes over people who are vulnerable to the apartheid massacres. That is totally ridiculous. We know that the blood has been spilled. We know that people have died, and then why they using those? They manipulated. You are being fooled by the ruling party, but they don't see that the ruling party is fooling people. We know that, but we are not apologizing on the mistake of the ANC. We are promising. We are not promising like what you call this leader of United States of America, Obama. Obama have a lot of promises, but keeping those promises, it becomes a hard task. I'm not against that man, but that man, he has, when they say that that man he's promising too much and doing little. I assure that he's promising too much. He will go and speak with those speeches of him and promise the whole world with million promises. We are not that party. We are a delivering party. We will not promise you. We will deliver what is expected of the people, and we are not afraid of that. Now I see SABC1 here. SABC1 is running to a house. Johannesburg. I don't know those people what they are doing here, because they are not invited in this interview, because I didn't invite them. But I want to prioritize them. But Jackson or Jack Daniels Mtembu, you must not speak nyara about other people, because you're going to put your issues on the table and the whole South Africa will sue. What type of person are you? And those people continue to speak about our chief commanders, we're going to take out their problems. There's a lot to speak about in the ANC. We know what is happening in the ANC because we used to run the ANC. And those people who are vulnerable to the apartheid, the ANC is manipulating their minds. They must stay like that. Here we have a group of people that are not so called high profile comrades, with a high profile. Now these are ordinary people, ordinary citizens which are taking the stand. They need their country back, they want their country back. It's simple as like that. There is no problem with that. It's time for change. It's time to invest your vote in delivering party, not the promising one, because we don't want promises now. You are tired of promising. We want delivering now, because these parties will deliver. That's all I have to say. And good luck to those people who are against us, and we will go head to head. There's no job. There's no nothing. Stop threatening people, because we're going to go straight to you. We are not afraid. We are not afraid of you. Do not speak nyara. Adding to the issue of Favi, we know our comrade there to get you. We know that your issue, you didn't even support Jacob Zuma in the second term. Now they want to destroy you. We know South African politics. We know how things work. But we know that we have tremendous supporters, and he's scared of that. He must stick to his story, and then we know those charges. Sooner or later, the truth will come. He will come out, and we know which he is guilty, or they were just accusing him. That we are waiting, but the struggle has begun, and we're going to fight for that, and we are not afraid of anything.